Yeah, so Andrew, we're in a block of plant cane here that looks a bit different to most other blocks of plant cane in the district. Actually looks a fair bit different to most of the other plant cane on your farm. Can you explain to us what have you done here in the last 12 months and what are you up to?
Well, Rob, we're out to achieve an active and diverse soil biology from one crop to the next, and I think I wanted to keep that. Well, I did want to keep that green root. Always have a green root in the soil for the biology. Maybe we jumped the gun a bit. We sprayed that cover crop out a bit earlier before the plant came, but it certainly served its purpose for ground cover. From the elements sun, wind, and rain. Very little soil movement from the wind or the irrigation or the rain that we just had.
Yeah, looks really good. So can you step us through when you harvested your last ratoon crop last year?
Yep.
What did you then do with this paddock to get it to this point?
So we pulled the trash off the rows, applied mill mud, and then we zone or ripped with a paraplough and wavy disc that bed. And soybean crop went straight into that.
Now you harvested that soybean crop, didn't you?
We did. We harvested the soys with the headers on control traffic and GPS, and just to reform the profile as such, I suppose we went through with our bed former again straight into that soybean residue, which just brought it back on top of the bed, and then wavy disc that, chop it up, and then broadcast the cover crop straight on top.
Righto. And you had a number of different crop varieties in that cover crop mix?
For sure. That was a Farmacist selection. I was just happy with anything as long as it was a leafy crop which breaks down easy for us. And the tillage radish was something I guess I've always wanted to try, and it certainly proved its point, I think.
Yeah. And so you let that cover crop grow for a couple of months before you terminated that.
Yep.
So that was you terminated that with glyphosate about a day, wasn't it, before you planted your cane back directly in here?
No, it was a week. I said, I jumped the gun a bit, but I could have, and I would have liked to have used the glyphosate 2 weeks after the planter, so just a spiking stage or just before. And I think the planter would have handled it no worries. I think my biggest concern was the crop was going to get too big and start fouling the planter, but it didn't look to be an issue at all.
Yeah, the planter did a great job planting directly into that residue.
For sure, yeah.
No, it's looking really good.
And we may give it one cultivation again just to tidy the profile up. Yeah.
No, it's looking really good, so we'll be back to have another look with you in another month or so.
Very good. Thank you.
Righto.